If you're thinking about buying a sewing machine in 2026, don't just grab the first highly rated model you see. The sewing machine market has changed a lot. Some machines are built for beginners, some are designed for serious sewing, and others are surprisingly capable without costing a fortune. So today, we're looking at 10 sewing machines you need to see in 2026, from affordable everyday machines to powerful options for people who want more control, more features, and room to grow. Let's get started. Number 10. Bernette 79 Yaya Edition. One more machine worth seeing in 2026 is the Bernette 79 Yaya Edition. This is a much more advanced computerized sewing and embroidery machine, designed for people who want a lot more creative control. It offers a large selection of stitches and embroidery capabilities, along with a touchscreen interface that makes navigating the machine easier. It's particularly interesting for people who make costumes, garments, quilts, and detailed decorative projects. The machine also gives you plenty of room to experiment, making it more suitable for experienced sewers or serious hobbyists than someone looking for a basic beginner machine. It's definitely more expensive than most of the machines on this list, but if you want advanced features and a machine you can grow into, the Bernette 79 Yaya Edition is absolutely worth seeing in 2026. Number 9. Juki MO-654DE. And finally, we have something a little different. The Juki MO-654DE serger. Unlike the traditional sewing machines on this list, a serger is designed specifically for finishing fabric edges and creating professional-looking seams. The Juki MO-654DE is particularly useful for people who sew clothing regularly. It can help clean up raw fabric edges while also allowing you to create strong, stretchy seams on many types of garments. That makes it a great companion to a traditional sewing machine. If you're making shirts, dresses, activewear, or other clothing projects, adding a serger to your sewing setup can make a noticeable difference. The Juki MO-654DE is compact compared with many larger machines, while still offering the kind of functionality that more experienced sewers appreciate. So if you already have a regular sewing machine and want to take your garment making projects further, this is definitely one to see in 2026. Number 8. Brother XR9550. At number 9 is the Brother XR9550, a computerized machine that gives you a lot of features without moving into the most expensive category. It comes with 165 built-in stitches, including utility, decorative, heirloom, and quilting stitches. You also get an LCD display, automatic needle threading, and multiple included presser feet. That makes it a good option for someone who wants to experiment with different sewing styles instead of sticking with basic straight stitching. The computerized controls also make selecting stitches and adjusting settings much easier. If you're interested in quilting, clothing, crafts, or decorative sewing, the XR9550 gives you plenty of room to experiment. It's one of those machines that can make sense for a beginner who wants something they won't outgrow too quickly. Number 7. Singer Heavy Duty 4423. Starting off with the machine that has become extremely popular with beginners and home sewers, the Singer Heavy Duty 4423. The main reason people buy this machine is simple. It focuses on the basics while giving you a little more power than many entry-level machines. It offers 23 built-in stitches, including utility, decorative, and stretch stitches, along with a one-step buttonhole. The heavy-duty metal frame also gives the machine a more solid feel while you're working. This is a good choice if you're mostly making clothing, repairing garments, working on home projects, or learning how to sew. It's not the most advanced machine on this list, but that's actually part of the appeal. If you want something straightforward without spending a huge amount of money, the 4423 is still worth checking out in 2026. Number 6. Brother CS7000X. Next up is the Brother CS7000X, and this one takes the completely different approach. Instead of focusing mainly on mechanical simplicity, Brother gives you a lot of convenience features. You get 70 built-in stitches, automatic needle threading, an LCD display, and a wide selection of included presser feet. That makes it especially interesting for beginners who want to experiment with different types of sewing. You can work on clothing, quilting, crafts, repairs, and decorative projects without constantly feeling limited by the machine. The computerized controls also make changing stitches much easier. And because the machine is relatively compact, it can make sense if you don't have a huge sewing workspace. For someone who wants a beginner-friendly machine with plenty of features, the CS7000X deserves a look. Number 5. Janome 2212. At number 5, we have the Janome 2212. This is one of those machines that proves you don't always need hundreds of stitches to get a useful sewing machine. The 1212 is designed around simplicity. It has 12 built-in stitches, a 4-step buttonhole, and straightforward mechanical controls. That makes it particularly appealing if you don't want to deal with menus, screens, or complicated settings. You simply choose your stitch, adjust the settings, and start sewing. Janome is also known for making machines that feel well built, and the 1212 has that traditional mechanical machine appeal. For beginners, students, or anyone who mainly needs a dependable machine for everyday sewing, this is a model worth considering. It's not trying to be everything. Instead, it focuses on doing the important things well. Number 4. Brother ST371HD. Now things get more interesting. At number 4 is the Brother ST371HD, a machine aimed at people who want something more capable for heavier projects. The ST371HD comes with 37 built-in stitches, giving you more flexibility than a basic mechanical machine. It also includes an automatic needle threader and a range of presser feet. What makes it particularly interesting is its focus on handling tougher materials. That doesn't mean it suddenly becomes an industrial sewing machine, but it can be a useful step up when your projects start going beyond lightweight fabrics. If you're working with denim, multiple layers of fabric, or thicker materials occasionally, this machine is worth putting on your shortlist. And for someone who wants one machine that can handle both everyday sewing and more demanding projects, it strikes a nice balance. Number 3. Janome HD3000. Coming in at number 3 is the Janome HD3000. This is where we start getting into machines that feel more serious. The HD3000 is a mechanical, heavy-duty machine designed for people who want a sturdy, straightforward sewing setup. It offers 18 built-in stitches, along with a 1-step buttonhole and adjustable stitch settings. One of its biggest advantages is that it doesn't overwhelm you with unnecessary complexity. You have physical control, clear settings, and a design focused on practical sewing. That makes it a strong option for people who sew regularly and want something that can grow with them. If your projects include heavier fabrics, clothing, home decor, or general repairs, the HD3000 is definitely a machine I'd keep an eye on in 2026. Number 2, Brother SE700. At number 2, we're switching from traditional sewing into embroidery. The Brother SE700 is interesting because it combines sewing and embroidery functionality in one machine. That means you can use it for regular sewing projects while also getting access to computerized embroidery features. The touchscreen interface makes it much easier to select designs and adjust settings compared with a traditional mechanical machine. And if you're interested in personalizing clothing, making decorative projects, or experimenting with embroidery, this type of machine opens up an entirely different category of possibilities. Of course, combination machines can also be more complicated than basic sewing machines, so this isn't necessarily the machine I'd recommend to someone who only wants to repair clothes or sew simple projects. But if you want to explore embroidery without buying 2 separate machines, the SE700 is absolutely one to see in 2026. Number 1, Juki TL-2000Qi. And finally, at number 1, we have the Juki TL-2000Qi. This machine is aimed at a different kind of user. Instead of trying to pack in hundreds of decorative stitches, Juki focuses on sewing performance. The TL-2000Qi is a semi-industrial style machine with a strong focus on straight stitching, speed, and control. It's especially interesting for quilting, garment construction, and projects where stitch quality and consistency matter more than having a massive stitch selection. The machine also has a large work area, which can be extremely useful when you're handling bigger pieces of fabric. This is not the machine I'd tell every beginner to buy, but if you already know how to sew and want something that feels more serious, the Juki TL-2000Qi is one of the most interesting machines on this list. And those are 7 sewing machines you need to see in 2026. The best choice really depends on what you're planning to sew. If you want something simple and affordable, the Singer Heavy Duty 4423 or Janome 2212 are worth considering. Want more computerized features? Take a look at the Brother CS7000X. Need something better suited for heavier projects? The Brother ST371HD and Janome HD3000 deserve attention. If embroidery is your thing, the Brother SE700 takes things in a completely different direction. And if you're an experienced sewer looking for serious straight stitch performance, the Juki TL-2000Qi is the standout. The important thing is not to choose a machine simply because it has the most stitches or the highest price. Choose the machine that actually fits the kind of sewing you do. And before you buy, always check the current price, included accessories, warranty, and availability, because those can change significantly throughout 2026. If this video helped you narrow down your choices, make sure to subscribe for more sewing machine comparisons and buying guides.